When you win diversity visa lottery, you are required to fill the DS-260. For example, DV 2025, let's say you've won, and then you are required to fill the DS-260. As you can see, this is an example of DS-260 BDF. This is my DS-260 for my DV 2023 diversity visa lottery. So, first and foremost, when filling the DS-260, you are required to, as a good practice, you are required to print the confirmation page, and also you can print DS-260 BDF so that you may be able to refer the information, so that if there is any mistake, you can request KCC to unlock your DS-260. So today I will take you through this example of DS-260, which is the actual DS-260 I used. The information required, case number, as you can see, 2023 AF 1392, and obviously between AF and 13, there are 4 leading zeros not included there. Personal address and form information. Name, as you can see, my name is that one. Full name in native language, it does not apply. Other names used, for my case, no. But if you have other names used, or alliances, or also known as, you have to have an affidavit. And remember, this affidavit is just to state that you are the same person using this other name. Yeah. And then the next thing is sex, I'm male, current marital status, married, date of birth, that one, city of birth, Purette. As you can see, there is no city called Purette, but because we are basing all our information on the primary document, such as birth certificate and the passport, for this case, passport, we must write whatever is in there. Then state or province, Rift Valley, Kenya, passport number, country that issued the passport, Kenya, issuance and expiry date, you have to input. Do you hold or have any nationality other than the one you have indicated above? For my case then, it was no. Unlike now, I have dual citizenship. For your case, it should be no. Present address, be box something, city, blah, blah, blah. And then county, or for my case, I put that Kericho County. Postal code. Every post office in Kenya has postal code. Remember, we don't have zip code in Kenya, so you use postal code. Not +254. I know some YouTubers are using that one. That is wrong. That is international dialing code. For our case, use the postal code you have with your post office. And it doesn't mean that you have a post office box. No. You just use the postal code from the nearest post office. And then country, Kenya, from which date? Yes, you have to indicate. The date you've lived in this place, yes. Have you ever lived anywhere other than this address? Yes, for my case, yes. Previous address, maybe Kenyatta University, blah, blah, blah. Address, postal code, from when? 2017 to 2021, maybe, for example. And then previous address, Dear Box 84. That's my personal postal address, mailing address. And then postal code, Kenya. From where? For example, May 2022, for example. And then primary phone number, secondary phone number, if you have any. Work phone number, for my case, does not apply. And then, yes, other telephone numbers used, you have to indicate. Email addresses you've used, all this, as you can see, I indicated. And then social media handles, Facebook, social media identifier with Facebook was this one by then. Of course, I've changed it. Instagram was that one by then. YouTube was this one, H.E. Yes, His Excellency, H.E. Bernard. By then it was this one, but I changed it to Kenya USA Times TV. That's my YouTube. Twitter handle, that was by then. And then this is very important. Permanent address of the person currently living in the US. You are supposed host. You have to input the address. And remember, this host, it should not be that, should not be that this same address will be the one you will go in the US. No, it doesn't have to be that way. You can use a different address here, but end up living somewhere else. Obviously, you will need to update the new address during the interview or at the port of entry. For my case, I used a different address, and where I went in the US is a different place. But I had to update at the port of entry so that my green card and social will be, I'll be able to receive them. Is this address where you want your permanent residence card, green card mailed? For my case, yes. Family information, father, mother, surname, date of birth, blah, blah, blah. Country, mother still living, father, whatever. Okay, spouse address, same as my address. You see, country of marriage, no, marriage city. This is the marriage city, Kenya. It's very easy to fill this form. Do you have any children? You have to state child number one, and then child number two, previous US travel information. Have you ever been in the US? For my case, no. Have you ever been issued a US visa? No. Maybe for your case, it's yes. Have you ever been refused US visa? You can state yes if you've been refused. For my case, no. Then work. For my case, I was a self-employed entrepreneur, and that was my mailing address. Yes. Does this job require at least 2 years of training? For my case, no. And then, is this occupation you intend to work in the US? No. In which occupation do you intend to work in the US? Nikaweka business. But obviously, I ended up joining the US military. So it doesn't matter. Highest level of education completed. University. Yes, for my case, university, Kenyatta University. From when? 2017 to 2021. Then high school, you see. From when? Yes, a state secret. Have you ever traveled to any other country? Maybe. For my case, then no. Have you ever served in the military? For me, no. But maybe for your case, it's yes. Have you belonged to work for any provisional organization? You can state your church, yes. And then, do you have any specialized skill training, including firearms, whatever, explosive, nuclear, policy? For my case, no. Maybe for your case. And I advise you to state the truth. Okay, can you speak or read other languages other than your native language? Yes. What are these languages? English and Swahili. Interview location. You have to state the interview location. For my case, Nairobi, Kenya. And if you intend, if it's at this point, you can decide to do your interviews in a different location, as long as you can prove that or you can have access to that place. Usikuje kukatazwa visa. Social and background information. Do you have communicable diseases? No. Do you have documentation to establish that you've received vaccination in accordance with US law? For my case, yes, because I knew that I will end up getting vaccination with IOM, which is mandated by the embassy. So you have to put yes. Don't put no, and then how will you explain? Just put, most people will put yes, because at the end of the day, you will get the documentation. And for your information, IOM medical examination happens before the interview. So you are good to go. Do you have mental disorders? No, for my, all these others, criminal, arrested, no, 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 trafficking, no, no, you have to input no, no, no. Until now, social security number, have you ever applied? Because you've not been in the US? No. Do you want social security administration to issue social security card number and card? Yes, you have to put this one, yes. And this is a way of applying for social security so that when you come to the US, you don't need to apply again. Yes. And then, which this one is also yes. And then you click submit. And then before you submit, as a safeguard, Make sure to click print DS-260 PDF so that you may refer, so that in case you made a mistake, you can easily rectify and print the confirmation page. That is all about DS-260. And the earlier you submit the DS-260, the better for you. For my case, I told you earlier that the results came out May 6th. And then I submitted my DS-260 May 14th, just within a few days later. So don't delay. As long as you have the passport and the host email address, you are good to go. God bless you so much. Please like this video and subscribe.